I have never been this more confident to say that Sonic X Shadow Generations is going to be one of, if not the best Sonic game of all time. Looking at every single piece of trailers, leaks, everything, this game looks like it has it all. Smooth animations, great level design, and amazing boss fights. I'm super excited for Shadow Generations. Not to mention, we also got a bundle with one of the best Sonic games, period, Sonic Generations. I really love Sonic Generations, and I made a whole video why I do. So if you want to go find out my reasons why I love Sonic Generations so much, go check out that video. But anywho, in this video is going to be the last Sonic X Shadow Generations video that I'm gonna make, because we are less than a week away for the Digital Deluxe version of the game, which I am one of the users who bought the Digital Deluxe edition. And I'm pretty sure most people have, because, come on, look at this game, it looks fire. Anywho, in this video, I want to go over what I think the story of Shadow Generations might be and how it will connect to Sonic Generations. And by the end of this video, I'll tell you all my final thoughts on the game as a whole. So, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, get some snacks, because this is probably going to be a long one, but please welcome to the story of Shadow Generations. The story starts off at the end of Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings, where Shadow is in a rocket ship thanks to the help of Rouge and Omega, and heading towards the Space Colony Arc. So, if you don't know, Sega recently released a bonus scene if you watch the full animation, aka all 3 parts of Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings. In this part, we see in part of the arc that Black Doom survived and is living on the arc. Shadow goes to the arc and finds Black Doom, and seeing him wakes something in him that's saying, how did he survive? But little did he know, besides Black Doom, he sees the Time Eater and takes him to the White Space open world. And I think this would be a cool introduction for Shadow Generations. But getting back on the story topic, Shadow wakes up in the open world and sees Maria and Gerald and questions why he's here. And in the corner, he sees Black Doom and talks to him. They have a little brawl fight, and then Shadow heads to the Space Colony Arc again, trying to find Black Doom since he escaped. And there's also going to probably be another one where it's probably going to continue after Space Colony Arc, so that means maybe the Time Eater takes him to the White Space after Space Colony Arc. I mean, that could be a possibility, honestly. But getting back on topic, Black Doom gets away and he starts chasing him. But something did happen in a Space Colony Arc. Something that changed Shadow, well, in his level forever. After reaching this one hallway Shadow skates in, Black Doom spawns in and makes something happen to the hallway and turning it into his own, what I like to call Doom City, and mixing Radical Highway elements in there. And I mean, this looks cool and all, but fitting in the story, he just transformed him to his own Doom world, and Shadow is busy tracking off Black Doom. Once Shadow gets back to the White Space Hub world, he interacts with one of Doom's eggs looking thing and gets possessed by his Doom energy, something that's affected him, giving him all sorts of powers: Doom Spears, Doom Blast, Doom Morph, Doom Wing, and Doom Surf. 5 brand new abilities that Shadow can possess. This can also happen in his fights, level helping, and just overall helps Shadow traverse through levels and defeating bosses. And overall, these new skills look like helping Shadow's thing. But we see him in Space Colony Arc, and I think this is where he's gonna meet Sonic, probably at the end of Act 2 of Space Colony Arc. Shadow and Sonic have a little fight, and Sonic officially attains the Yellow Chaos Emerald. And then Shadow manages to go to Sonic's hub world, and they interact there. until probably either the Time Eater or Black Doom takes him, Shadow, back to his hub world. And Shadow goes through every stage he's been throughout the past, or just brings stages from the future, like Sunset Heights and Chaos Island. Meanwhile, on Sonic's side, after his birthday party went into complete shreds, he went out to go get the Chaos Emeralds to stand a chance and defeat the Time Eater, with the help of saving his friends and the help of the two Tails. Well, help seems like an overstretch because he doesn't do shit. Anywho, Shadow, in the meantime, goes through every level to stop Black Doom and save the world, basically. And I don't know what to do for like the Maria part and how that's gonna affect him, but who knows, honestly. And I believe near the end of Shadow Generations, Shadow is going to face against Black Doom, or race against one of his final levels from Shadow the Hedgehog, face against Black Doom, and finally take him out for good. This will take Shadow back to Sonic's world, where he's trying to defeat the Time Eater. I have two possible endings we can do here. One, after Shadow beats Black Doom, he could cheer Sonic on to defeat the Time Eater. Or two, and the most very unlikely option, Shadow helps Sonic in a brand new final boss, defeat the Time Eater, and save the multiverse. That's never gonna happen, but I only can dream. Anywho, after Shadow beats Black Doom, he starts cheering Sonic on, and Sonic defeats the Time Eater along with Classic Sonic. Everything goes well. Shadow and Sonic return both to the birthday party, and basically everything goes good. So yeah, that's basically my story pitch for Shadow Generations. So yeah, that's basically how I think the story is going to boil down to in Shadow Generations. I'm sorry if this was a bit messy, honestly. I have never done one of these before. But now we're getting to the part of the video where I discuss my final thoughts on Shadow Generations as a whole, and how I think the game is going to be. Now, to be honest, I am and I mean so incredibly excited for this game. So much fun stuff is going to happen with Shadow's new gameplay, the new stages, the new, new powers, and just everything about this game is looking fantastic, phenomenal, and just everything about it. I'm super hopeful. But overall though, what did y'all think about this video? Do you think my predictions of the story might be right, or do you think I'm totally crazy? Let me know down in the comments below. But anywho, Shadow Generations along with Sonic Generations is looking amazing, and we just have to wait less than a week in order to play the Digital Deluxe Edition for viewers that bought it. And also, fun fact, Shadow Generations, or Sonic X Shadow Generations, is the third highest selling pre-order in the US. The highest one being Black Ops 6, because of course it is. But the Digital Deluxe Edition is one of the most popular pre-orders, and I'm just thankful for that. Anywho, we'll have to wait for the game to launch for my next video, so stick around. Until then, bye-bye.